Welcome back. You're watching Rise and Shine on Channel I. I'm Sharifa together with Ishan Pereira. And of course, we've got our guests in the studio and we're going to have a great time. And considering the time we had a long break, you must be wondering what we were doing because we were getting prepared and you are going to have a good time. So let me welcome the guests in the studio. We've got a very young and talented musician who has apparently had the privilege to study abroad. That's under a well-renowned musician globally, and that's A.R. Rahman. And we've got Dinesh Subasinghe with us and his companions, Warren Van Gambrel and Kasun Primaal, if I'm not mistaken. So let's welcome them to the studios. A very good morning to you, Dinesh.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Kasun. Morning.
And well, I'm sure you all have been, up and ready from early morning. So tell us, how has it been today, so far?
Oh, nothing special.
Nothing
as
special.
usual, yeah.
So it's the first thing you're doing in the morning.
Yes.
Okay, it's good to have you all in. And well, let's start it off with talking about your latest project, that is about the Buddhist oratorio.
Yes.
So, which is said to be the first philosophic piece of music done after quite some time. So, can you give us more details about it, Dinesh?
Yeah, oratorio is there is a definition for oratorio, religious story, musical interpretation of a religious story. So, from this tradition happens from 16th century. Like well-known musicians called J.S. Bach, Mendelssohn, Handel, then Ludwig van Beethoven, many composers from the West. They composed many things about their philosophers. Like most of the oratorios are based on Christianity. So I thought to compose
something different.
Yeah, it's different means because we know Sri Lanka is a well-known country as a Theravada Buddhist country. Right? Everybody identified us like that. So I thought to write. So I did a Buddhist oratorio because I feel it's very necessary to take Sri Lanka to the world and differentiate in front of others very easily with the philosophy if we do some creation through art.
To take Sri Lanka to the limelight, in other words.
Hope so.
Hope so. So Buddhism and music, how does it go hand in hand, Dinesh?
That's if we compare music and Buddhism, Buddhism is far beyond than music. Music gives us the capacity to express the deepest feelings of human brain, and it is capable of to bring our mind into a cool place, like something like sublime state. According to music and Buddhism, I feel Buddhism talk about something, a method or formula, mechanism to stop our birth. Music is I feel music is a path to take someone to that stage, to create someone calm.
To create the state of mind.
State of mind, yes. So both subjects have nice relationship, but Buddhism is a big advanced subject. And some things I can say, like music plays a vital role in promoting the religious different the festivals, offerings, and their promotions even. And the other thing like that if we say okay, I can
that's
say
a lot of connection between Buddhism and music.
I can say some practical things. Now we'll say music and what is the relationship between music and Buddhism. You see, now we know these days our media full with a lot of creations comes with lust, and sexuality is the main purpose that they take main topic to them to sell something. So Buddhist, if we now even in a morning like this, if we watch lot of that kind of a thing, and if we come to office or somewhere, when you meet someone also, you feel like you have some uncomfortable situation feeling inside you, because the blood is not so cooler than the earlier. So I think the music has a vital role to make someone calm. So then you come and say good morning to me very happily, because you are in such a situation.
Good mind, yes.
So
That's actually true in a way, because even in Christianity we say prayer is a way of worshipping God, but singing a praise is actually twice as good as praying.
yes.
So actually music plays a huge part. Even in Buddhism, as we say, we have this Bhakti Gita and all that, and even chanting of Pirit is in a way a musical way of doing it. And with you doing an oratorio which is a first of a kind in Sri Lanka, and I think globally I don't think anybody ever done and even thought of anything of this nature, what actually inspired you to go into it? Is it because of your exposure in India with under Dr. A.R. Rahman's academy, or did it come out of you itself?
Yeah, it has a relationship with my academic life in India, but main thing is I think the teachers I met. Because before I went to India, I thought like to being on top in Sri Lanka also, defeating a lot of other musicians and come to the top level. But after I went to India, I gave up everything because the people I met, they are very highly, they have very high kind of spirituality. So my teachers used me to, they are always telling me like, Don, always try to listen to others, listen to yourself, listen to the nature. The music is everywhere, inside everything. Among the birds are singing very nicely, nice harmonies they sing. So you try to listen and then think what you should do. Then take your pen and write something which not business appeal, businessman appeal. You think of something to the society. Then I think some teachers told me you will find some creation that will not not sold out and we will be everlasting,
Something unique. Yes.
Yeah, so I think many teachers brought me to that stage. Then I thought I should write oratory, but before that I wrote a symphony. Then wrote a sonata, then wrote a string quartet, then I did some 2 a cappellas. Like that then after that I thought to Sri Lanka
Dinesh,
for my next. Yes.
I think we have a caller online.
Yes.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. I think if you could reduce the volume of your television, that will be great.
Okay.
Have you done it, dear?
Yeah. Hello.
Yes. May I have your name, please?
Very good morning. I'm Fashi from Batiklo.
Yes, Fasi.
Good morning, Mr. Dinesh. I wish you all your future projects from my inner heart. These days, music connected mostly with materials or lust or love or other things. I think that better that music and religion, that's good combination. Can you sing a little bit of the Buddhist song or Bhakti Gita, please? Thank you.
All right, thank you, Shashi. Thank you for your call. Yes, actually, that's the difference between Dinesh and all the musicians that are available right now, because they are more to do with commercialization and making money. But Dinesh have found inner space that actually gives you a lot more than what you actually get in the music industry right now. And actually on that note, Dinesh, I think it's time that we move into what you call the oratorio, the Buddhist oratorio. We are going to move into a clip of that, which is the Buddha, the river of kindness. We'll go into that and then talk about it in detail.
bass again then.
Why don't you put both of them together? They can sing like the high register there. Both of them.
Okay, that was that. It was really nice, really soothing in your mind, and it calms you down, as Dinesh stresses out in the program right throughout. You have been saying that, and that's what he is looking for in this music industry, to give something to the people that they can value and that they can enjoy themselves.
Exactly, Ishan. And of course, Dinesh, you have been studying in India at the Academy of A.R. Rahman. So, can you just share a few experiences you had there in India, and of course speak a few words about A.R. Rahman as well, if you can.
Okay. He's very simple man, and a nice composer, and a nice father for everybody. And I want to say, like, we had three main subjects: music theory, music history. With that two subjects, simultaneously we had music appreciation. That is the main subject of the among the three subjects, because if you do well in music theory and practical, if you fail in appreciation, everything finished then in that.
That really encouraged you.
Yes, because that their idea is, if you cannot appreciate music, how can you produce music?
Exactly.
So they give very big focus on that particular subject. Like, you should learn the theory, then take the theory into the practical. What you play, then you have to appreciate it. So that's the how it goes. And other than that, we had
appreciation motivates you to do more.
Because it's like how can we can identify the texture of an instrument and texture of a genre, and how can we identify somebody's feeling, and with the particular piece, how can you find the inner feeling of the composer, then what is the background of that story, and not only that, then you listen to that, identify that sound, then keep it in your mind. Then you have to write something with your past experience or something. How do you feel that with your personal experience or something like that? It's very advanced subject. So other than that, we had like music conducting. Then my main subject is not playing the violin. Violin is my major instrument, but I did composition. Other than that, we had Hindustani, classical music, then opera, jazz. So there are many, but it's really nice because all the professors and faculty from UK and USA. So, and with Rahman, every once in a week he comes and share his every he talks a lot of music business and life, and how he talked with his experience, how he came to this stage. So I met the main people who close to him, his mother, his wife, and his sister, everybody with us.
So are they all musically inclined?
Yes, because some are in the management also, so they have a relationship with us in the different.
And with that note, I guess, Dinesh, it's time for you to get together with your companions and give us a live
Okay,
performance.
I think one request came, right? To
Yes.
sing some Bhakti Gita or something.
That's
So we'll
true,
sing the most famous Sri Lankan Buddhist Bhakti Gita is we known as Danno Budungi.
Danno Budungi.
And,
And
which goes with the season as well.
Yes, in my CD I did a version. It's a operatic version for Danno Budungi, and not only that, I really love the version from Dulip Gapada Mudalige, Stanley Giris, and Chandimal second condition. They also
Those are
yeah, very
personal
nice versions
favorites.
for Danno Budungi. So I did one more version, and we are going to sing like with the 3-part harmony.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's have a go.
Danno Budunge Sri Dharma Skanda Devi Rakiti Sundar Sri Deni Banda Danno Budunge Sri Dharma Skanda Devi Rakiti Sundar Sri Deni Banda Krishnasna Bhikshu Ante Bose Krishnasna Bhikshu Ante Bose Rahatu Nivasana Paya Pripase Rahatu Nivasana Paya Pripase.
Okay, I'll play some. I'll play the same song from this instrument. Okay. And this is this instrument has two sides. This is the side the Indian gypsies use, and this is the side I use. So I'll play the both sides. Then everybody can feel the tone color difference on C, right? sometimes this instrument act like very weirdly because with the AC and.
Okay, so this is a very ancient instrument, and it's introduced back by you, or rather invented.
Invented. I mean.
So let's talk about it a little bit, because I'm sure our viewers would love to know about it.
Yeah. I mean, invented means this version invented by myself, but the original version, I think, from the people talk about from King Ravana's time, and I want to show like in 19th century, start of the 19th century, the German people, one German writer called John Broadhouse, he did a book about Ravana Hatha, and he has mentioned about this instrument.
If you could please hold it.
Yes.
Yes.
Your fingers.
Yeah, wait, I'll show the page about Ravana Strong.
Okay.
This is. Yeah, this is one version I used, slightly different than this, and they say the king of Ceylon, Ravana, invented this instrument, but now I went and met different gypsies who made this. Still from generations to generations they still manufacturing this, and they say it's like a dummy. We cannot say exactly this is Ravana's creation, because they say sometimes it might be a nice instrument with a lot of jewelry, different gems and like that, but they say like we do it as a business. They charge only about 1,500 rupees for this kind of instrument.
Okay.
Might be because we talk about the airplane and Dandumonara, everything about Ravana days, so it might be a big instrument more than this, but other thing is like the simple things used to make these instruments, and if you compare with the sound, that's also a magic, because nobody expects some kind of a sound comes like from this kind of it's like a toy, right? Or like a weapon. And when I take it in flights, they're asking you can use it as an anti-weapon.
But I'm sure you don't use it for that purpose. You use it for a better purpose. And well, music certainly does soothe your mind, and it's a known fact. So talking about that, let's talk about the instruments you have used in your latest project, that is the Buddha, River of Kindness.
Okay, I think Warren can answer that, because he is with me for that.
Yes,
in my many projects.
Well, most of the instruments he uses natural stuff, like acoustic instruments mainly, to get the natural sound out of every instrument, plus much voicing, and because that type of sounds that really could soothe the person and speak to the person's mind, unlike this electronic stuff. So I think he knows, like he's like he said, he was taught by his
we can play some examples on that, no?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we can play because more than the instruments, I like to talk what are the genres we use to that.
Okay.
Now, I took all the musical genres spread. I mean, belongs to the countries believe Buddhism. I mean, all the nations
follow the philosophy of Buddhism.
Some like we can say from Chinese music to Tibetan, then Japanese, then after that when we come to Nepal, Bengali type of things, then Indian classical, then comes to Sri Lankan folk music, and not only that, because I want to take it to the West as our philosophical piece, so I mix it with Western classical. So we can play some little Chinese stuff, not Chinese, these are, we can say these music are from Zen Buddhism.
Okay.
So Zen tradition, and this music belongs to the areas of Tibetan, Chinese, and those Japanese lands.
Probably Asian.
Asian.
Huh?
No, Asian means no, not Indian Asian. Like
It's more
belongs
to
to that
Eastern Asian
yes,
countries.
Eastern Asian
yes.
countries.
Give the piece.
Wow, that was amazing.
Unbelievable.
That was certainly very soothing.
It's definitely, I think it's a privilege for all of the viewers tuning up in the morning to Channel I, getting an opportunity
A very
of first-hand
relaxing rise and
experience.
shine.
Yes.
And certainly I was just watching you play the violin, and I can see that, you know, that playing the violin or any instrument really stresses you out. So how do you manage to overcome the stress? Because I'm sure mental and physical fitness is necessary to move about, because it plays a vital role in music when it comes to playing instruments and practicing your vocals or anything. So how do you overcome stress?
Okay, I'll say with some examples. When I went to India, before I went to India, I heard that Indian professional musicians practice about 7 to 8 hours per day. Not only Indian professional musicians, those who want to play classical music solos, they practice maximum, I think, minimum 8 hours to maximum to 10 to 12 hours they sacrifice. Now, before I went to India, when I got the scholarship, I thought I should play to Rahman. I have to play to Rahman for Rahman's orchestra. Then I went there. Then before my academic year starts,
And I think we've got to interrupt a little bit, because we've got a caller online. Hello, good morning.
Morning to you.
May I know your name, please?
Peter here from Hokandara.
Yes, Peter, go on.
Yeah, can I help? I'm also running short of time, so I need to ask one question from Dinesh.
Yes.
Dinesh, I need to ask three of y'all. Actually, two questions. One is, are you going to go on the international arena? And the second one is, am I too fast? Or?
No, go on, Peter.
Go on,
That's
Peter.
fine.
The second one is, which label are you planning to go on?
All right, that's a
Yes.
very good question. Thank you very much, Peter. Actually, that's
Okay.
probably a question we wanted to pose. Have you got any contracts with any global label as at now, or are you planning on getting into any
International
commercial?
success.
yeah, my focus is that. I'll say very simply, my dream is to perform somewhere like Royal Albert Hall, Sydney Opera House, write some classical music and make international audience to come and listen our music. So that's my dream, but I cannot say I'm in that stage. But according
Working
to the
hard to
yeah,
get to
according
that
to the
level.
nature, so people knows, everybody who loves me and everybody who knows me knows I'm not going with any political or some with businessmen. I don't have very big hands with me, but as a I go as a monk. I think I want to spread my music like a religion. That's my dream, and everything. My music will be religion. That's my dream. I can say ultimate dream.
Ultimate dream. And let's hope your dream comes true.
The things are coming well. I won 2 competitions in USA, and in this coming June, Grammy Award winning orchestra, New York, orchestra of our time in New York, orchestra of our time, Grammy Award winning orchestra. So they are going to record my score, my string quartet. I got selected from 100 compositions from 100 countries. And from another 2,000 composers, they selected 60 composers.
So one of them.
You're one of
yes,
them.
I'm
So
one of
that's
them.
a great
Because
opportunity,
I
I
never
guess.
released those things to news or to get a
Publicity.
publicity like that. Because journey should be spiritual. Then slowly we can grab one, two like that. Then I will get thousands of fans. I haven't signed any contract, but one lady from USA, her name is Rini Barker, and one guy from executive officer from UN, Michael Patrick.
And Dinesh, I guess we've
Yeah.
got
We
another
got to
call.
interrupt you. We've got another call on the show. Yes, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Can you sing Master Sir?
All right, okay, I think we've got news, but I think what he wants to do is for you to play Master Sir.
Oh.
But I think before that, I think when we actually informed that you're going to come on the show today, we had a lot of requests for Sadhu Saura's song to be played by you during the program. I think if you could do that for all the viewers who actually called in and asked for it, Dinesh.
Okay, I can do. Can I finish it then?
Ah, yes, you go on.
You asked me two questions, right? One is the last one is like Rini Barker from USA. She like to do a concert with me, and UN is organizing a project called Cool Planet. So they simultaneously think about the Buddhism also with that project. So they like to premiere my oratory, but everything, like we can say, fingers crossed, and nothing confirmed yet. I hope everything will be good. And you asked me one question, like how to make your
overcome stress.
Yes. I'll answer it after the song.
Yes.
All right, super.
See, on C.
Wow, I think all the viewers who called in and requested for that song, that's gonna be what it was. Like, it was unbelievably brilliant. And with that note, I think
later the other request on E.
සිතේද අප අතවේ කව ඇදිල්ලේ තරගෙවේ නිබවෙන්නට කල්ගත වෙයිද වරස අපි මිතුරන් දවස
That was brilliant. Probably that was one of my father's favorite songs, and
the
he'll be
requests
really, really
obliged.
happy. Yes, all the requests have been obliged, and that was a brilliant performance yet again by Dinesh. Dinesh, now talking about music and the legacy that you want to take forward, and with all that you have done, which is totally different from the commercial music industry that is available. How do you think that it's possible, like Sri Lanka's music industry, when you think of the global aspects of where you're trying to take it, the absolutely very minimal number of musicians actually looking forward to that kind of.
And I guess we've got a call.
I think yes, with that we got a call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I just want to speak to Dinesh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Malli, I haven't seen you before because I was out of this country for more than 5 years now. I'm really proud to be a Sri Lankan and seeing you coming from an English background and English speaking background and doing this kind of work. I don't know about your past. I wanted to ask about it, but they said you already spoken about it. So what I want to tell you is try to take this work to next level. Use our folk music and take it to Western Europe, Northern America, and make it our representation in world scenario. I wish you all the best. Yes, I can see your profile in internet. If you have it in internet, just give me the website, and I will wish you all the best. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for calling in. That's a very nice gesture. I think that's where actually you're trying to take it, Dinesh, to Europe and US,
And
to
to make
actually
it popularize internationally.
I try my best because yeah, it's my dream from my childhood, and after I met Premasiri Kemadasa master, when I worked about 8 years, then he had the same dream. But there are some practical problems happen. But I think to take
what
the battle,
do you think?
the baton.
Yeah, on actually now you being a front runner of Sri Lankan music industry, trying to take it to the global scenario, what do you think are the things that needs to be done? As you said, Mr. Kemadasa couldn't actually take it to the level that he wanted it
So what
to.
are the steps you're going to take?
I'm gonna ask I mean, you know, I got the secret how Rahman got Oscar. That secret is one great giant in UK film industry. He's an Indian. His name is Shekhar Kapoor. He saw Rahman's doing well in India. He took him out, and he gathered all the Indians and told them to back him. So
That was how he got into
because my career for last 15 years, I'm not a businessman. I never came to any advertisement, or I never went and asked help from businessmen. They are cheap. Definitely businessmen are very cheap because they want to sell, even they want to sell their mom, they sell and they will do something. That's kind of a procedure happening here. So I don't want to do like that. I'm going a spiritual journey. I know if I do it with my spirituality, and if I honest to my music, and if I produce something with my nationalism, I don't have racism, I have nationalism. I love my country, and I compose with that. I know nature will bless me. Everything will comes when the correct time comes.
May I say a word?
Yeah.
It is because at the start he said, if you remember, that his oratorio and his teachers had told him that you don't do it on business purposes. You make what you feel and everything, and someday it will come out, you know.
True.
So he will be a legend, or his music will be a legend. So that is why. So he is not with any
His
intentions
name will
of
be standing out
exactly.
anyways.
So not with any intentions of business or getting popular or anything like that, but putting his music out which would be legendary later on or even
Exactly.
soon.
And I want to add one thing, like I don't have any competition with any other Sri Lankan musician, because I will say
You're going in your own style.
yeah, I can say all the other musicians are better than me. They are on top. I feel that because I appreciate many others' works, but I follow my policies. I don't want to follow somebody's policy or somebody's way, because I have to find my way.
And
I have to
Dinesh,
ask myself.
we certainly would like to go on and
Yeah,
on
I know
and
the time
on,
is a
but
problem.
unfortunately the time is, playing a bad part here. Anyways, we've got to wind up, so we would wish to thank the three of y'all for being a part of Rise and Shine today. That's Boran and
Kasun
also
and-
Kasun and Dinesh Subasinghe. Thank you very much for being with us, and it was really relaxing this morning,
And yes,
Ishan. I've got to
definitely
say
for all
that.
the viewers who actually tuned in, I think it was a really good start to a Thursday morning on Rise and Shine, and I think we are privileged to be on the studio itself, and I think with that
And,
we are
and
gonna
of course, we're going to wind it up with one of your songs. Will you do that for us?
Okay, I'll do, like, this is a fresh morning, right?
Yes.
And without a song, we'll do some thing I did for
All
this CD. Some
Okay.
kind of a thing
Instrument.
can calm down anybody.
will.
Okay, so
it's
let's
it's
have
a
a go.
meditation music.
Thank you very much, and with that, we've got to say
Done.
bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Done.
Dhanni vidane, dhanni vidane, dhanni vidane, dhanni vidane, dhanni vidane, dhanni